What's up, YouTube world? It's your girl, Jennifer L. Watson, and today we're talking about the Stop Gossip Oil. But before we do that, you've got to watch this intro. What is Stop Gossip Oil? Stop Gossip Oil is what the title entails. It is to get someone to shut their trap. Now, there are different ways that you can use this oil, but I am going to give you suggested uses. Let me tell you this. First and foremost is that if your intuition is telling you to use it a different way, or if you have knowledge of a different way on how to use it, then by all means, please do it that way. But if you have no idea what you're doing, you're in the right place. So with the Stop Gossip Oil, there are a couple of ways that I actually like to use it to get someone to shut up. You know what? We want to get rid of that. So my biased way is using blue candles. Why? Because blue is the color of communication. What type of blue candle, you say? You can use chime candles, but my personal favorite are 7-day jar candles. Or you can use a figure candle that's representative of the person that you're trying to get to shut their trap. So what you're going to do is dress that candle with the oil. You're going to put that oil and slather it all up on that candle and make sure that you sit there and you burn it and pay attention to the flame as it's burning. Now, my preferred method is to leave a candle burning continuously. However, I can't suggest that by law, so you do what is safe for you, okay? The other way is to get a beef tongue. Yes, an actual tongue. The beef tongue you can find at international supermarkets. This beef tongue, what you're gonna do is split it down the middle, but you're not gonna cut it all the way up to the top, right? So from the tip of the tongue up to about, let's say about 6/8. I guess 6/8 would be 3/4. 3/4 of the way up to the top of the tongue. Why? Because I'm going to give you that instruction later. As you split it, you're going to have like a snake tongue. From there, what you're going to do is slather up that Stop Gossip Oil in the middle of that split. Then you're going to gather the information for your target that you want to get to shut up. And you're going to put that right on in the tongue, either on a piece of paper, whether you have their picture, their name, their date of birth, social security number, where they sleep at night, I don't know, whatever it is that you have for that person, definitely put it on a piece of paper and put that in the middle of the tongue. And then one of my secret weapons is actually using very hot peppers. I'm not talking like jalapeno, I'm talking like ghost habanero, whatever else you can find that is super, super, super spicy that will literally burn your tongue as you're eating it. It could be fresh, they could be dried, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but you're gonna put that in the middle as well of that tongue, along with the oil and the name of the person. And then when you're all done, it's best to get some rusty nails. It could be screws, it could be nails, I don't care, whatever it is, but they have to be small enough and you have to have enough of them in order to stitch that tongue closed. So those nails, as you have your materials in the middle of that tongue, you're going to take those nails and go crosswise up the tongue until it's completely sewn together. Then I want you to sit with that tongue in your hand and I want you to concentrate on everything that person has ever said, anything about you, whether it is true or not. Sit for as long as you feel that you have transferred enough energy from your mind through your body to your hands into that tongue. And when you're done with that, I want you to take that tongue and I want you to go nail it, yes, nail it with a hammer on a tree in a cemetery or a graveyard. And then you're done. Because I'm biased to fire. What I have done in the past is actually set that mug on fire and I put it in the middle of the cauldron and I light it up like a barbecue. Literally. And it actually kind of smells good. But if you don't have that, you don't have anywhere to safely, burn it up, then definitely, nail it to a tree. So those are your suggested ways on how to use the oil. Oh, I forgot. let me mention this before I forget again, is that when you're using the blue candle, make sure again that you have identifying information for your target and you slip that right underneath the candle, especially if you're using a jar candle like a 7-day candle. But if you're using like a figure or a chime candle, you can still use the paper method by putting their information under it. But you can also take something and write that person's information, literally carve it out into the candle. All right, thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you all, and I will see you on the next video.